Well, if there were any positive developments stemming from Japan's tragic nuclear disaster, perhaps it's that it has convinced Germany to stop relying on that type of energy. Germany has pledged to transition to renewable sources, but to make up for the supply shortfall, Germany has had to turn to fossil fuels. CCTV's Guy Henderson reports.
The hand that once fed German industry now stands as a rusting relic. The Zollverein mining complex still stretches over 1 million square metres, but as a World Heritage Site.
Put it with steam and pressure.
In-house historian Frank Kerner says without the minerals beneath the soil here, Germany might look very different.
All the energy you can get, or that you need to build up steam engines or something else, is only coal. This was for nearly 200 years the energy we need to put on the industrialization. Without coal, the effects have been completely, totally other ways.
Coal's heyday may be long gone in Germany as oil, natural gas and then renewable energy began to take over. But it's not quite confined to history.
These days there's only one operational shaft left in the whole Ruhr Valley, and that's to be phased out by 2018 as Germany looks beyond fossil fuels. And yet after 2011, coal production and therefore national CO2 emissions actually started going up.
After Japan's Fukushima nuclear disaster, Germany pledged to quickly phase out nuclear power and replace it with one of the most ambitious renewable energy programs in the developed world. But there's still a shortfall, so to keep the country's export-driven economy moving, it's turned again to coal. And even after last year's Paris climate deal, politicians are struggling to change course.
And in Germany there has been an attempt to increase the CO2 price by having a CO2 tax for all coal-fired power plants, but this has been heavily opposed by the coal lobby. So we don't have a tax now, we have a tax subsidy, we have a coal subsidy, which means it's not really working.
All the coal that wasn't transported.
When Zollverein was shut down more than 2 decades ago, historian Kerner says all workers were placed in new jobs. Unions say that wouldn't likely happen today. But without a rapid shift away from the dirtiest of fossil fuels, Germany could be on track to miss the very emissions targets it's so vigorously been pushing for. Guy Henderson, CCTV in Germany's Ruhr Valley.